With Earth Day just around the corner, global warming is sure to make media headlines.
We talk about it a lot, but do we still perceive climate change as an abstract threat? A local nonprofit says San Diego is about to experience its impacts firsthand. Zoya Popova reports.
We're losing our beaches to the ocean, and according to a study from San Diego Foundation, it's just one of the consequences of climate change.
We became very interested in the issue of climate change starting about 5 years ago, when we really came to realize that climate change is going to have profound impacts for our region.
These maps, prepared for the Foundation by Scripps Institution of Oceanography, speculate on how global warming will affect our coastline by 2050. Purple marks the loss of beach due to normal high tide. Other colors up to red reflect the areas that might be affected in stormy weather. Here in Oceanside Harbor, normal high tide is projected to increase up to 5 feet. On these docking structures, you can see the markings left by the present high tide. It reaches right about here where I'm sitting, and as you can tell, if it goes up another 5 feet, the harbor will overflow. Leucadia is another area that may be affected. Even now, the beach practically disappears at high tide, and coastal bluffs are exposed to the waves.
The waves hit the base of this cliff and they undercut it, and then eventually the blocks fall down like you see right here.
Oceanographer and Leucadia resident John Turbeville tells us collapsing bluffs have already caused damage to beachside properties.
I was here when this failed. This was a series of pillars that came down that had cement, and the waves basically eroded all the stuff under the cement, and this section failed.
Armoring the coast with seawalls will protect individual properties, but is far from a universal solution.
Something like this it'll prevent erosion for decades right in this area. Now on either side of it, you'll get more erosion.
Dealing with the encroaching ocean may be one of the toughest challenges ahead, but San Diego Foundation is hopeful the county will come together to look for solutions.
When we started our climate initiative for the San Diego Foundation, there were about 2 cities that were really actively involved in planning for climate change. And now every single local government has performed a greenhouse gas emissions inventory. Several are working on or already have adopted climate action plans.
For North County News, Zoya Popova.
The 2050 report also contains information on other aspects of climate change, including water and energy shortage, increasing wildfires, and wildlife extinction. To get a copy of the report, contact San Diego Foundation at sdfoundation.org.